Good morning and welcome back, friends. My name is Lissa, also known as the Soap Chef on this channel, where we make all things with a rather good lather. In recent posts over on my Patreon, we have talked a lot lately about the skin, in particular how cosmetics penetrate the skin. Spoiler alert, only 10% new. In today's video, we're going to be making an occlusive barrier cream using carrier oils that are high in linoleic acid, which will form an occlusive barrier to the top layer of your skin. And this is the most important component of making a moisturizer to prevent transepidermal water loss. So we're also going to be substituting 2 different emollient esters in place of IPM and traditional silicones. These esters are going to enhance the texture and spreadability, reduce greasiness, and stabilize the emulsion. Finally, we're going to be adding oat beta-glucan, a humectant and an antioxidant that has powerful anti-aging properties, effectively decreasing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Beta-glucan has been clinically proven to be 20% more effective in hydrating than hyaluronic acid. It soothes irritated skin, and when you combine that with grapeseed oil, it maintains hydration longer, preventing transepidermal water loss by creating a protective barrier, which keeps the skin plump, smooth, and radiant. I've done extensive research on these ingredients used in today's formula. Now all we have to do is go and make it. So come on over to Creation Station with me, and we'll begin. Okay, everybody, we are over here at Creation Station, and we are going to be making an occlusive barrier cream for your hands, feet, legs, elbows, wherever you need a nice, thick, occlusive barrier cream. That's what we're going to be making today. I'm going to be silent and put on some lovely music for you guys and do a voiceover as far as all of the ingredients concerned. There's a lot of them, and I chose each one specifically to do a specific thing within this formula. I've done a lot of research, probably about 3 to 4 months worth of research on every single one of these ingredients and other ingredients too, that will provide the best skin barrier cream for you guys. So without further ado, we're just going to get into it. I will tell you the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my niacinamide and I'm going to dissolve it in some of the water portion. I took out some of the water portion, and I'm going to dissolve my niacinamide in that and just set that aside until the end, okay? Then I'm going to be quiet. We're going to have some lovely ambiance music for y'all to relax, and let's get formulating, shall we? All right, let's go. As I said in the intro, over on Patreon, we've been discussing quite a bit the skin, specifically how cosmetic products get absorbed by the skin. The niacinamide helps repair and strengthen the skin barrier. It increases production of ceramides and retains moisture. In phase A, we're going to start with distilled water, and then we're going to add aloe juice. Aloe vera has a high water content and contains 15% linoleic acid. Always use a chelating agent with your water-based formulations. I've chosen tetrasodium EDTA, but there are several other options available. Glycerin, of course, is a humectant. It attracts and draws moisture down into the skin. Every ingredient in this recipe was chosen for its ability to form an occlusive skin barrier, meaning that the ingredients will sit on top of the skin, creating a protective layer to prevent transepidermal water loss. Some of the ingredients that we'll be using in today's formula include silicone replacements, wax esters, and plant oils that are high in linoleic acid, which is what you want for skin barrier repair. Moving on to phase B, that contains oils and butters high in linoleic acid. Starting off with aloe butter, which has 15% linoleic acid. Next up is safflower oil, which has 68 to 83% linoleic acid. When purchasing your safflower oil, don't get the one that says high oleic acid. That can actually disrupt the skin barrier. Grapeseed oil has 70% linoleic acid. Evening primrose is made up of 50 to 72% linoleic acid. The emulsifying wax blend that I chose is from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it's called Emulsifying Wax Soft and Silky. It's a blend of cetyryl alcohol and cetyreth 20, which are both penetration enhancers, good for skin barrier repair. Myristate has exceptional emollient properties that deeply moisturize the skin without being greasy. It also forms a barrier on the surface of the skin. It's a palm-free alternative to stearic acid, a substitute for IPM and silicones, and it adds opacity to the cream. Lauryl laurate is also a substitute for IPM and silicones. It reduces greasiness, helps lock in moisture to support the skin barrier, adds opacity to the cream, and improves the stability of the emulsion. These occlusives can also protect the skin from external irritants like cold, wind, and friction, making this barrier cream ideal for winter. Always add an antioxidant to all of your formulas. I've chosen vitamin E and BHT. Dimethyl isosorbide is the star of the show. It's an osmolyte, a delivery enhancement mechanism for actives. It enhances epidural penetration, helping other ingredients in the formula be delivered into the skin to soften and repair the skin barrier. Niacinamide needs to be added underneath, I believe it's about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So always make sure that you check your temperatures before adding your niacinamide solution. The scents that I have chosen are essential oils of lavender, chamomile, and rosewood for their healing properties. I've included beta-glucan because it improves skin texture and elasticity, soothes irritation, hydrates, and plumps the skin. When you combine that with grapeseed oil, it helps to maintain hydration longer. This formula produces a silky, emollient, deeply penetrating cream that hydrates like none that I've ever tried before. As usual, you can find this recipe on my Patreon, my website, and in the members section below. The links are listed down below in the description box. I actually used this cream last night on my dry, aged winter hands. And look how plump and moisturized they look after just one application. I'll be 61 years old on Sunday. Do my hands look it? Try this out, you guys. You won't be disappointed.